Are back. Let me actually just get back to the main menu. Okay, so what we're doing today is we are playing a scenario in Factorio. This is the supply challenge scenario. I'll talk really quickly as this kind of goes. It's a kind of mini game within Factorio, and how it works is there are these levels, and each level requires you to produce certain items. And like stone, iron plates, each level gets progressively harder. You have a limited amount of time, as it says here, and you have to put the items in these chests. And yeah, it gets harder and harder every level. I'll confess, I'm actually out here with a specific goal. So I just played this recently, and I made it. I'm not trying to maximize my points, as it mentions here. I'm trying to maximize the time that I'm playing. So last game I played, and I made it an hour, 15 minutes, and 36 seconds to be exact. So today we're trying to beat that. Good luck, it says. So I'm gonna go ahead and get playing and maybe explain a little bit more about the game as we go along. Oops. First things first, always make an iron axe. So if you don't know anything about Factorio, you can probably start to see it here, but you're on an alien world. You land on an alien world with no resources. And your job is to take kind of the raw resources. Like I'm getting wood right now, and also that orange stuff is copper. I'm standing on copper. And coal to the left there, and iron. Iron is the important one in Factorio. And you have to take those resources and kind of make them... I need to stop talking and actually start doing what I'm doing. I need stone first and foremost. Where is the stone? Is that stone? That's coal. I should know. Where's the stone? Oh, it looks like I can see on the map right here. Down here, which is honestly kind of painful, but I need a little bit of stone. So anyways, you take raw resources, you kind of purify them, make them into higher level resources, and from there you get them to be kind of nicer. Sorry, you automate, and you take those resources and turn them into fancier stuff. And from there, okay, so now I need to go, wait, how many do I have? 2 more. I need 10 stone. And from there, the game kind of goes along. So right now I have 4 minutes to put 15 stone in the chest. Of course, I could do that right now, actually. But what I'm going to do first is smelt some iron. So, currently I'm mining iron. Soon that will, just a couple more pieces of iron. That'll be done for me. But currently I'm doing it by hand. And thus the automation will begin. So, just one more piece. There we go. That will do it. Now, I can put that in there. So, yeah, there we go. So now we have iron coming out. Okay, great. That's great. Next, I'm gonna need more stone. Yeah, I guess I'll need like 20 stone probably. So let's go down here and get some more stone. And that's before I even need the stone for this level. I generally like, when I'm playing this game, I'll be honest, last time I played I got beat by fast transport belt. That was the item I could not do. So my usual goal is to try and get the stuff in the chest as soon as possible so that I know where I'm at, so that I know where I'm, kind of where I'm going. I think that will do it. This one does not take a lot. So I kind of know where I stand. And then I can always panic and run around and fix other stuff too. But more iron. Okay, good. That will be just fine. Actually, I don't need much coal. Okay. Great. So what I'm doing here is a neat little trick. If you put 2 of these coal miners together, they will feed each other with coal. So now I have an unlimited source of coal. Next, I need a miner for stone itself. So let's see what we can do about that. Although honestly, maybe what I need most is iron, as is usually the case. For now, I will I'll stay with just trying to get more stone. Okay. Yeah, I'll just do this. I'm gonna have to clear these trees kind of ASAP because I don't want to be dealing with this. It's gonna slow me down if I have to walk between these trees each time. I'm already nervous, and it's just because the loss of the last Factorio is fresh in my mind. It was just yesterday that I was playing, and I I really thought that I was going to be okay, and then all of a sudden I was dead. So, and as you can tell, we only have 15 seconds to throw this stone in there, or sorry, 45 seconds to throw 15 stone in there. So I'm going to go ahead and run up and throw a bunch of stone in there, and I'm going to leave that extra 7 in there just because I think the next level requires more. Oh yeah, duh, I need more stone. More stone, so we're always making more of it, so it's not like it's a huge deal. Alright. We'll probably play a couple levels today. I'm not sure exactly how far we'll get. I've really enjoyed... Oh, we need another axe. I really enjoyed kind of taking Factorio 20-30 minutes at a time. That has been great for kind of keeping me hyper aware, and also super excited to come back the next day and play some more. So we'll see. But alright, so what we need now, obviously, it's more iron. Who would have guessed, right? Alright, so we can now feed a bunch of coal in there. Grab more. No, so we just need iron for this next level, it turns out, and then we need copper. So, I don't know if I stay here for just a second more, get enough iron. There we go. Throw that in there. Now we're already done on the level, so now I can get to work on copper, which I honestly should here in just a second. Not enough for the reason I build 2 is because it actually takes 1 to make one of those. So now 1 disappears. And this will be our copper start. Actually, if we place it kind of low right there. Alright. And let's see. So that'll get us going on copper. I'm going to go ahead and hit start research, although going to be a little bit. I think next is probably it's probably just power, which I think should go kind of down from here. Okay, so we can actually, sure, I'll toss some wood in there. I don't care that much. So I'm going to start making stuff. Well, no, I'm going to start making stuff for more iron because you always need more iron. I'm going to try and get like 4 of these probably up and running before I do anything else. Sure, take a little bit more wood. And honestly, I should probably add a couple coal as well. The nice thing about these, of course, is you get them started and then they feed into the system and do more than that. There we go. There we go. Okay, great. So now we've gotten much more iron per every time we come visit. Okay. So what I've got to do is grab more of this. Okay, if I grab those 2, let's grab one of those. 1. Right. And then 1. Okay, so I need 1 of those. I need 2 of these, which is going to be a lot of iron. There's 1. And then I'm going to need a bunch of these poles. Okay, so the lovely thing is you'll see down in this bottom right-hand corner, or bottom left-hand corner, what's happening is I am basically constantly making stuff in my inventory. that's not going to last me very long. Basically, the way the game is working currently, I have one kind of way to create more stuff, and that is my own inventory. You're screwed if you keep that way for very long. So what I will do as soon as is physically possible, in fact, that's what I'm trying to get this power up, so I can get research, so I can get automation in the upper right hand corner. Once I get that up, that will allow me to do a lot of this stuff automatically outside of my own inventory. I won't have to constantly be micromanaging. I'm sure you're starting to understand. I'm excited to be playing Factorio. It's you know, has its nickname Cracktorio for a reason. It's really hard to put down. Okay. I don't know if I'm doing better or worse than the last time that I played. I'm hopeful that I'm doing better. I'm really not sure. Okay. I think it's power time. I think it's power time. I throw this there. No. Okay. Throw it down here, all the way out of the way. Will that not work? Why won't it work? Oh no. That will work though. Great. Okay. Although I have not thought about, excuse me, the fact that obviously now I'm going to have to run coal down here. And we have power. Okay, now it's time to get a, oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Time to get a electric miner up and running so that we can run some iron all the way down, or coal all the way down there. Okay. Top all of this stuff off so that we don't have to worry about it for quite a while. Okay. Need another one of those. I'm gonna need a whole bunch of those. And I'm gonna need one burner mining drill, so, or burner miner. Grab more of this. Grab more here. Grab probably at least a little bit more stone. Okay. I suppose, actually, this is coal right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm obviously gonna run the closer coal because that will save me so much in terms of, God, this coal is hard to see. I've heard that if you place these miners, they get rid of some of the undergrowth, and it looks like they do. Okay. Okay, if I run, great. That will work. Of course, I did not think this through at all. We have a little bit of time, which is a good thing because, like, we bought ourselves a little bit of time. Oh my god, this is going to look horrible. And this, ladies and gents, is what they call spaghetti. Does that not work? Are you kidding me? Oh no, you can't go through there. Of course, landfill is not in the game. Okay. I'm done. Okay, so we're going to actually have to, this is not a good start. We're actually going to have to move this stuff just a little bit because I had not planned this out very well. Okay, so that's why I had these two. Duh, Ryan. Okay. If you throw those that way and then that way, then we can throw a bunch of that. Great. This goes right here. Got a burner miner. Okay, and are we really going to be one short? Okay, no, we made it. Whew. That was close. Okay, so now if I have coal, and I throw coal in here, this ought to power these, if I place the poles correctly, which will send coal down there, which keeps the whole thing cranking. Okay, so now it's time to go fill our or chests. Okay, grab those. I have plenty of both. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna grab copper just in case, for other reasons. And we're good. Okay. Oops, wrong button. I'm gonna take those back so that I can use them. Iron gear wheels is next, and I should be automating as soon as possible. But sure don't have it yet. Okay, I can grab that, and I can grab 10 there. Okay, beautiful. Now let's see here what to do. I should frankly be moving to actual mining as quickly as possible. And at this point, I'm just kind of making some... I'm just kind of making a couple things that I think we will 100% need. I also need to think about how we're gonna... Okay, so iron's going right here. Coal? Or copper? Maybe it's all going up here. Maybe it's all going up here. That'll be a lot closer to this. I think that's what's happening. Okay. So I'm just gonna throw this down kind of in the middle here then. Throw a bunch of that in so that we can get our first research done. Saw that the stone is out. Okay. Although I don't know how much more stone we'll need. Quite a bit, because we'll do a bunch of these. Okay. Again, I'm really not sure how I'm doing here. A little nervous. This game is a way of making me nervous. Okay. So, if we generally, I'm gonna wait until this is done. I hate waiting. Makes me feel like I could be doing something more useful. If we generally took a bunch of iron, oops, oh no. We generally took a bunch of iron out this way. Of course, that's the wrong way, facing that way. And then I think we actually want to put it like right here. Okay, I'm gonna put it right there. I'm hoping if I take a minute or two more of planning here, it will benefit me in the long run. I'm really hopeful that that is the case. I'm not convinced, but I'm hopeful. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just go like that. That, okay. That is the sound of our first research being done. Look at that. Okay. So, let's see here. Logistics is the obvious next move, so we'll do that. Okay, I am going to need to make a bunch of those. Sure. And if I get bored, I can always make more science. Alright, got 2 minutes left on this level. Oh yeah, okay, we're making way too much stuff. So what I need to do now is these will come in here, then they'll get placed that way, okay? And then a bunch of it will leave here, which means I'm very obviously going to need a bunch of those. Okay. And you know what? I need to start there. Sure. I need to get off of this burner miner nonsense and start making this more automated. Okay. Of course, the other thing I should do is do that so that I can add one of... It's not going to be nearly enough. You know, I was really hoping we could automate something this level, and we're not going to finish this level with anything automated. So, okay. Great start. Alright, cool. If we throw a bunch of those and a bunch of those, that'll do it. Okay. So that is a very short start. I can now take these out because they are kind of hard to use. And what else I'm going to do is build another couple boxes. And throw a bunch of that in there. It's copper now that I'm limited by. Okay. Okay. Yep. We're gonna need more. Slow that down. Do some of that. Okay. Iron plate and iron gear wheel. Great. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this level taken care of if I can. I'm gonna do it. Then we can make a couple. Okay. Oh, supply challenge. You are nerve-wracking. This is for sure. Okay. Great. And that's our level. Okay. Those can go there. That goes there. Lock that down. Iron is always the key. So if you don't know what you're doing, Ryan, just start doing iron. Except actually we don't have very much copper right now, so it's maybe copper. Who knows? So what I can do for that is I can start planing copper, which will be a little bit of that, a little bit of that, and those out of here. If we put one of each on those sides, then we could do one towards the left. So I kind of talked to myself when I played the game. This is what Factorio does to you. Tell you what, the other thing is I'm playing on a trackpad, which is not a thing I recommend. Could not recommend it enough, turns out. I've played Factorio in other ways, and they're all better than playing on a trackpad. But I have a very limited stream setup right now, and this is what I've got. It's gonna have to make do. Okay. And that gets us the barest, well, once it has power, that gets us the barest bones of copper being made. Great. Fantastic. Look at all of this iron we've got over here. You know? Okay. Let's see here. Of course we need power for it. We go there and there. And there and there. Okay. And we can always use more of those. Also almost always use more of those. Okay, I think we're at the level now where we can really take these down. The reason you want to take these down kind of as soon as possible, admittedly, I usually take them down pretty quickly. But the reason you want to do that is because they're massively inefficient. They burn a ton of coal, and you eventually will need that coal. So, it helps to get rid of it. Speaking of getting rid, I'm going to get rid of as much of that as I can. Okay. Let's see here. Did I mess this up already? I did. How did I do that? Okay. That will go there and there instead of there. There. Okay, great. So now we got a whole bunch of iron. And that's great. What we should really start doing is automating with it. So, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this, even though that's potentially a dumb move. I'm gonna build a couple more of those to add more iron. I'm gonna start chucking these. Nope, that's the wrong place. To these. Okay, I'll make a bunch more of those. Those there. Oh, did I get another one of these? Get that out of my sight, please. Okay. A little bit of science I can get rid of. We've got a minute 45 left in this level. We're almost at the end of level 4. I'll probably call it quits here pretty soon after the end of 4. I think that'll be around 30 minutes. Okay, place those there. And now we are cooking with gas, as they say. Okay. We need to automate, for sure. That's the thing that we need to do. Okay. That'll get us a decent head start. I would really like to get away from this level where we are picking up iron and stuff off of the belts, because it's a really inefficient stage and I don't love it, but it's what we've got right now. So, oh yeah, we need a ton more of this, which means more iron. Look at my inventory. I'm going to be crafting for a while. Okay, so actually put that there, put that. Research is done, which is great. Lock. Okay, research. Now, this is the one that killed me last time. Fast transport belt right here. So we need to get to that eventually. What to do about that first? I can do it currently, but it's got green, and I don't know that I want to do that. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do steel processing, because I think I eventually need to add steel anyways. So that's important. Okay. So what we're going to do here is the first steps of what you would call a bus in Factorio parlance, if you will. On the off chance that we actually survive this game very long at all, what we're going to need is a bus. And buses are great. They help you. Okay, let's take a look at this. They help keep your builds kind of making sense. So that's great. I'll return to the bus in just a second. What I'm actually going to do first is throw that there. Throw that there. Okay, iron gear wheels. Do the 2 of those. And copper cable. Okay. And see what we've got. Got that. Oh no, wrong button. Okay. Copper cable. And copper gill wheels. Okay, great. There we go. Great. Okay. Stay focused, Ryan. So, buses are great. What they'll allow us to do, one, we can just put one kind of right here. I think sounds great. We can toss a couple of those. And this will do our iron. So we're going to need a few more boxes. This will do our iron gear wheels. So if we throw this there, that will start doing it. What we're going to do is limit it there. Speaking of iron gear wheels, we're going to dump that Yeah, and we're gonna call that good. So thanks so much for checking out the stream today. Thanks for coming by. So we are, oops, wrong button. We are going to call it there, and I'll be back super soon with more Factorio, more supply challenge. So have a good one.